Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and tonight I'm recapping Game 50 of the regular season. Astros over the Rangers, 2-1. That makes me sad to say. We got out hit surprisingly though, 5-4. This was a game where it's like I'm happy we won, obviously, but at the same time, we've scored 2 runs in the past 2 games. We've also only allowed 2 runs in the past 2 games, and then those are things that make me sad to say as a human being. More specifically, as an Astros fan. Another great night by pitching. 2 great nights by pitching in a row, where we have only allowed 2 runs in 2 nights. That is unbelievable. Did we only allow 1 run in the first game? Yeah. Okay, so 3 nights in a row where we've allowed 1 run. We are 2-1. We should be 3-0 because we've allowed 3 runs. Starting with the starting pitcher, Framber Valdez, and man, oh man, did Framber Valdez dominate tonight. Whew. He was unbelievable. Like, this was a great performance by Framber Valdez. He didn't go super deep into the game, but man, 6 1/3, 1 walk, 1 run, and that run was given up by James. Like, he came in, acquired the runner, and let him get home, and 11 strikeouts. What a night by Framber. He found the strike zone. That was the biggest issue. That has been his biggest issue at the major league level. He just hasn't had command of the zone. And Valdez has come in this year when the Astros have most needed him to step up, and he found the zone. He's been masterful. Like, I can't say enough good things about Framber Valdez. If there was a comeback player of the year, it should go to him because he's turned it around. He's turned the ship around for his career, and I'm so happy for him because he seems like such a cool guy. And I say this about a lot of players in the Astros, like James specifically, Cy Snead, a few others, where I say they seem like really nice guys, but they just don't have it at the major league level. Valdez has always seemed like a nice guy, but he just hasn't had it. And this year, he finally turned it around, and he has been great this year. I can't say enough good things about Framber Valdez this year. He's been great. This was another great game. Only 1 run allowed, and he wasn't even the one that gave that up. I would have been fine letting him finish out the 7th and see what happened, but he got pulled again in the 7th after he got an out. James came in, and I was like, oh boy, this is where it ends. He's not having 2 clean games in a row. And while I was correct, he didn't. He allowed that run to come around and score. He also didn't blow the game, which I was very happy about. I got very nervous and very concerned that he was just going to come in and the game was going to die. I was really nervous about that. He gave up the run, like I said, but he also only gave up that 1 hit and got 3 strikeouts in 2 1/3, or 2 2/3, 1 2/3. My goodness. I can speak English and I can read notes, I swear. He looked fine. He wasn't quite as good as last night because he was pretty good last night, but he also wasn't terrible. He didn't lose the game or anything. I thought the 1 run was going to be the start of it, though. I got very nervous there, and I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Like, I was just so let down. I was like, no, we have to pull back to 500. That also is a sentence that makes me sad. And then in the 9th, Brooks Raley came out, and he got his first save at the major league level, so good job for Brooks Raley. Again, I said this yesterday, and I will say this again. Or was it yesterday? Might have been 2 days ago. I like Brooks Raley, and I think his stuff can play at the major league level. He has good days and he has bad days. Now, I'm also a fan of this team, so know this when I say it. He reminds me in a way of like Sam Darnold on the Jets. He has good games and he has bad days, but the good games give me hope, and I think Brooks Raley can become a very good relief pitcher. I think he has that stuff that can make him be a good stopgap, or not stopgap, but a good permanent fixture in this bullpen. I probably lost a lot of people with the Jets quote. Just forget I said that. Let's move on. The offense was not much tonight. It was a 2-run home run in the 2nd by Tucker that scored Brakeman, and that was it. We scored 2 runs all night. In the past 2 games, we have scored 2 runs. That is an indictment of this offense. Come on, guys. I understand there are rough times for every team, but this is a team based on offense. This has an all-star batting leadoff, an all-star batting 2nd, all-star batting 3rd, all-star batting 4th. Not Tucker doesn't really count because he hasn't always been there, but you have those 4 on the top of the rotation. Correa's been an all-star in the past. And then you have Tucker, who's been great offensively this year, and Yuli, who has bordered on all-star, I would say, the past 2 years. Like, I think he could be. It's right there. I think it's like a 50-50 shot. He never will be now with this whole scandal that's come out this year. Obviously, I don't think any Astro will make the All-Star team if it's fan vote from this point on. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there, buddy boy. Let's not worry about that now. But we have such a offensively powerful lineup that watching us score 2 runs in 2 games is cripplingly sad in a way. And again, we have 10 games till the playoffs. We have got to get better. We can't do this. Like, we can't go into... You expect to blank a team like the Athletics right now in the playoffs? You expect to blank the White Sox, who are having an unbelievable season. And seriously, the White Sox are blowing my mind. They clinched today, so that's good for them. But you think we could play a game like this against the White Sox or the Rays or the Yankees, who are starting to get better, or the Athletics? Like, we would go into a game like that, we'd get destroyed. Not because they have great pitchers, not because I think their pitchers would shut us down, but I can't articulate my thoughts. Like, this would be a rough team if we don't start to improve, and we only have 10 games to improve, to give me hope, to give all of the Astros fans hope for the playoffs. We have 10 games, which, saying game 50 and 10 games left in the season is very weird and very strange to me to say this. But at the same time, this is about the time of the year that I say playoffs, so c'est la vie. Yeah, my biggest complaint tonight is just with the offense. We got to wake up. Like, we've got 2 runs in 2 games. I can't get over that. Even if you throw in the first game of the series where we scored 4 runs, 2 runs over, 2 runs per game in these 3-game series, the Rangers are not a good team. Like, you're averaging below half the average over those 3 games against a subpar team. Like, that was just... We got to get better offensively, and I know I'm just going to keep harping on it. I'm sorry that I keep harping on it. I need to get over it. But yeah, that's really all my thoughts for tonight. I don't want to keep saying it, but I'm going to say it one last time. The offense has got to be better. Yeah, so Greinke gets the start tomorrow. We're going up against the Diamondbacks. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. And as always, go Stros.